This is your weekly IUP-TV news bulletin, broadcasted from the comfort of our own home. It's Earth Day this week, and we're going to bring you some stories related to Earth Day, as well as stories related to IUP. My name's Liam Noble.
And my name is Anaya Pinkney. IUP is currently collaborating with the Indiana Regional Medical Center to provide more coronavirus testing. Professor Barathan, the chair of the biology department, is using equipment from his IUP lab for the testing, which will allow same-day results.
April 22nd generally calls for big celebrations around the world because of Earth Day. Actually, this year will be the 50th year anniversary since it started in 1970. Since then, a lot of things have changed, yet a lot have stayed the same. Global travel is a lot more accessible, more products are easily accessible, and a lot of bills and laws have been passed to make the planet a little bit cleaner. People around the world use this day to remind ourselves to save the environment and help our planet in general. Anaya, have you ever participated in any Earth Day celebrations?
Yeah, I actually have. A few times in elementary school, my teachers would give us seeds and we'd go out and plant a plant in honor of Earth Day. Unfortunately, I haven't participated in anything since college. But what I do know is that people around the world celebrated this day by going to parks and bringing in experts to campuses, just like what IUP has done in the past. Due to the spread of the coronavirus, state parks in Pennsylvania have been closed since March 17th. Our reporter, Graham Drumgoll, shared about our park's situation. Here's the story.
COVID-19 has affected us all in drastic ways. It's turned our worlds upside down. One example is how non-essential businesses have been closed and some stay-at-home orders have been enacted. The result is dramatically low amounts of visitors in parks and outdoor recreation in recent weeks. This should leave the taxpayers with some questions about how maintenance and cleaning will be handled.
Each day I've been walking around the neighborhood, taking a walk past our little park here that's currently closed. I stay away 6 feet from people. If I'm walking on one side of the road, I make sure that I move over to the other if other people are coming towards me, trying to social distance as much as I can.
Parks and public recreational buildings will need to be cleaned before they can start getting used again. Staff also needs to let the public know what has been cleaned and what has been sanitized to limit the possible amount of transmission.
No, I have not been to any parks lately. The local ones are closed and roped off, so I've been just taking walks around the neighborhood.
Parks will hopefully see a new renaissance of use after the virus begins remissing. We hope that parks will begin getting more use soon and you all stay safe. This has been Graham Drumgoll for IUP-TV News.
Now that the weather is nicer, going to parks seems like a great idea. Traffic will also be less these days considering the circumstances.
Indeed, since the spread of COVID-19, there's been a significant decline in air pollution emissions. Our reporter Kyle Berenstein traveled to a few roads that used to be really busy and shared what he had seen on these formerly really busy areas.
I'm here on Route 19 North, headed into Pittsburgh. A road that is usually bumper-to-bumper traffic on a rush hour like this is less sparse, with only a few cars passing here and there. With all of the chaos and confusion of the coronavirus epidemic, roads that are usually buzzing with traffic during rush hour are now left desolate, as most businesses have closed, forcing a majority of employees to work from home. Welcome social distancing, the practice of staying home and staying away from people. The CDC recommendations include 6 feet of separation and no gatherings with over 5 people. There is a silver lining that comes with social distancing, namely the reduced carbon emissions from the minimal car traffic. People aren't only avoiding the roads, but also avoiding the air. American Airlines and Delta have both cut roughly 75% of their flights, parking nearly 70% of their combined fleet.
Once the airlines got hit with it, everybody else that was involved with the airline suffered. We used to have 69 flights in and out of here, as far as that's Delta, and now we're down to 9 a day. So that's at least 80 to 85% of our traffic.
Recent research has shown that in Europe and China, this year will see a 25% drop in greenhouse gas emissions, with America on pace to match those numbers. Cargo ships have slowed travel immensely, and cruise ships have been halted. This is leading to reports of dolphins returning to the canals of Italy and mobs of monkeys and deer roaming the streets of Thailand and Japan. Social distancing has done its part in reducing carbon emissions, and some states have ordered its continuation until May 15th, leading to hopefully another month of clean air. Remote from IUP-TV News, this is Kyle Bernstein.
I haven't been traveling that much since the outbreak of the COVID-19. Like most people, I'm trying to keep it safe in the house. But I see you're wearing a mask, Liam. Are you going anywhere?
Yeah, and I just wanted to show you the mask that I have. Masks are not easily found in stores, but I followed the creative way to make it based on what Boris showed us 2 weeks ago, and as well as watching YouTube tutorials.
Masks are certainly important. And starting this week, everyone has to wear a mask when they are going outside, even to stores. We'll bring you updates on how people react to that next week. This is Anaya Pinkney.
And my name is Liam Noble. Don't forget to check our Instagram page as well as our YouTube. We'll see you next week.